go, bro. Start a day now. We got the morning vlog. So today, we have the CEO, Fidia Inc. He's pretty much known throughout the United States of America. He's got clientele, and he's expanding just about everywhere.
What's going on?
All right. So this is how the day starts, pretty much.
Hold on, should I put my hand like this?
How do you want to put it on?
Yeah,
You look fresh, man.
thanks.
He's the CEO right here. It's Julio. How does the day usually start? I guess you get me, like for you, for like other people that want to be successful business owners and stuff. You get me, haven't maybe broke 6 figures or been able to just produce that. So that's like, it's pretty awesome. It's like the top 10% of the world.
Well, I usually just I first get coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah, I get my coffee, and then I'll plan out what's gonna happen. What clients we need to go see. I check the Instagram, I check the Facebook, I check the emails. Pretty much do a review of what's going on, and if I miss something, I look at the camera. And then that's it. When the guys come, then we'll just review everything. Oh, look, we have to do this. Or a client might call all of a sudden, and then if we can attend them, then we'll take care of him.
What's up, you guys? So this is a mentor of mine. Very fortunate to have someone so amazing in my life personally. That's Julio. He today bringing a vlog about his day. I mean, how do you want to introduce it, man?
What, the log?
Yeah, like the vlog, yeah.
So this, I would say just Idea Inc. Usually people do these type of things with filters and they're dressed all nice, and I told Noel I just wanted to keep it raw, like just how it is. Literally show you guys what goes on a daily, what we do, what it takes, because people think it just happens and it's that easy, but it's not. It takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of sacrifice and discipline. So we're pretty much gonna show you, behind the scenes of what happens.
So thank you, Julio, for allowing the opportunity to be able to, work on what it is that we're gonna see with your day, and it being just raw, unfiltered, unpolished, just kind of like taking us what it is to be a successful business owner. Breaking 6 figures, like soon now, hopefully, God willing, in Jesus' name, breaking like 7 figures, multiple 7 figures, right? Let's go. Bam. So when people choose to be broke, like what's up with that? 'Cause that's you'll have people, they're like, damn, Julio, I want to be as successful as you. You get me? I want to have my own business. I want a lot of business people to recognize me. I want my own house. I want my own truck. I want to be making multiple 6 figures. I want my own employees. So like, and then it wasn't like this before. We can do that maybe on a separate episode when we do like the sit down podcast, right? This will be like the vlog. Like, how come some people choose to be broke? Like, what's up with that?
Well, I wouldn't say broke. I would say they just never learned to want more for themselves. Because I had to learn that. We grow up what we see. That's what that's like our role model. That's our examples. What we grow into seeing as we grow up. And I don't know. It just got to a point with me that I wanted more. Sometimes we feel like, oh, this is it. I work in this office job and this is where I'm gonna stay. And no, you were designed by God and made by Him to do so much more. So many people have so many talents, and you have people that know how to do some amazing artwork and they work at Publix because they're scared to, they've never had that someone to push them. And so I think it's a mentality. It's a poverty mentality, and it's something where you have to change your mind. You have to learn discipline. You have to learn how to manage your money. You have to. I encounter that all the time. I know a lot of people that I get in arguments with them because they see it as me trying to tell them what to do, but it's more me just trying to show them, hey, like, you can do this too. It takes time, it takes discipline, but you can do it. You just have to manage your money. I think that's the hardest part. when you learn how to manage your money and your time, and you know, you cut the bad habits and all that stuff, then you'll start seeing like, oh man, I was able to save $50. Even if it's $10. Let's say you add $10 a day. That's what, $300?
Damn.
You know, you save $300, but people don't see it like that. They no, I want to have $2,000. I want to have $5,000. Okay, you're gonna get there, but you know, someone once told me, when you take care of the pennies, the dollars will come. And I never understood that, and it's true. Like 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies, 5 pennies.
Damn.
$5, $10, and it adds up, and you'll make money. But you have to just start. You know, again, you gotta renew your mind. You gotta think different.
Wow.
So yeah.
And they're probably in awe too. You get me? I'm like, oh snap.
Yeah. It's hard. Trust me. Even with me, sometimes I get comfortable.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
How do you break out of that comfort? How do you get back in the zone? I've had other guys that are making like a lot, like you, like super successful, say that. Like, how do you break out of that?
Well, with me, I
get back in the zone again.
I get bored.
Okay.
I get bored of doing the same thing. I hate routines. So when I see that it's going good, I kind of like, I don't want to do anything, you know. But then I realize that it's because I'm not enjoying the fruits of my labor. I'm just working. Like, you know, let's say we did 5-6 boats, and then I don't take the time to appreciate the moment, to be like, hey, damn, wow, like I'm gonna take a nice vacation, or I'm just gonna relax, not do nothing. And I actually had to learn that from my team, you know, because they will always be like, man, you work so much, like take a break. And so yeah, but I started doing that, but sometimes you get comfortable and you don't want to do anything. So me, I have to spend money somehow. You get me? I have to enjoy it. And once I enjoy it, I'm like, okay, I can get back to my goals. You know, I'll do little goals, and then yeah. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. That's wow.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like money is not real, like how do you mean?
Yeah, to me, I just try to not give money such a big value.
Right.
Because if you think about it, like, people who have money want to look like they don't have money, and then people who don't have money want to look like they have money.
Absolutely.
So to me, it's...
And you have to learn that eventually, you get me? Whether it's like trying to look rich, realistically, you get me?
Yeah.
Or
And I think the goal is to be wealthy, not look rich or be rich, or it's just to be able to have freedom.
Like, I'm personally bringing back a bunch of clothes, like maybe like $300 worth. It's ridiculous, bro. Yeah.
So to me, it's, you know, money is not real. It's think about it. You can't carry money here and like, oh yeah, but then you get robbed and that's it. You don't have anything.
Right.
So it's not real.
That's real, man.
I see it more like it's something that God gives to us to do something with it. It's, you know, it's in the Bible too. You see it, like, and so when you don't do nothing with it, or if you're selfish, eventually you're gonna pay the price. But when you do things with it, like you help people, you invest in them, you sow into them, you know, whatever it is, like
it comes back to you.
It comes back to you in another shape or form. So it's not real, you know. So,
and it's that attitude that you have. It's like a certain attitude of gratitude, and you can feel it when those people are like grateful. You get me?
Yeah.
Everywhere that we go, and when we interact with people on the outside, we can feel whether like they're actually like grateful, they actually appreciate you. You get me? They're just appreciative, grateful people, or whether they're people that just complain or they just want stuff out of you.
And there's other people that they'll use money to kind of like manipulate you, you know?
Yeah,
like,
that's evil.
So to me, so you see, money is not real. It's more of like it gives us a sense of power. Like, oh, I have money, I can buy this, I can buy that, I can take this girl out, I can buy coffee, I can buy, you know, but it's not real.
Which is a game changer.
At the end of the day, if you die, you can't take it with you, you know?
Absolutely.
You can't. It stays here in your 100%. Bank, and it goes to, what is it? Inheritance. It's not, you know, so it's money is meant to be passed on. If you just think it's gonna stay in the bank and look at it all the time, it's stupid. Like, I hate that. Like, it's like, do something with it, you know?
Right.
Because if I die tomorrow, all this car stays here, Sergio stays here, Five Below stays here, you know, my phone stays here. You can't take it with you. So yeah, money is not real. It's the goal is to be wealthy. You know, your family is wealthy, that your family is good, that you can help them, that, you know, all of that stuff. So yeah. No, I'll put that though.
As a business owner, because you own Bitcoin, right? Yes, you do. You
Don't
own
put that, don't put that.
You own coins.
Nah. Can't show them that, bro. Just see it on the boat.
You gonna take me up to the boat?
Huh?
You gonna show me the boat? Since we have one here?
Yeah, not yet, not yet.
Okay.
Oh, the drawing. I gotta do the drawing for the deck. I'm from Minnesota, but it's kind of hard over there. Everything's kind of very far. Yeah, so like a juice place was like an hour away.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, out of curiosity, I mean, you do on-site work, but it seems like mostly locally.
Maybe like here? Yeah. Same thing. Maybe like here. You know, like here?
That's a measure, no?
Yeah. Yeah, show them making coffee out here. Yeah.
Your passion-wise. Yeah. What do you think? It's fresh?
No, that's kind of. Yeah, you see, we would have to be. We need a lot of light.
Yeah.
You changed it. It was looking clear before.
What is up, you guys? We got the questions here.
Yeah.
Got questions. All right. It's gonna conclude the. So if today's been pretty badass, we're gonna do the podcast. Okay.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep.
We're gonna do the podcast. Okay. We're gonna do that one tomorrow because it's the end of the day for today. We're like finishing up the vlog and everything.
Yep.
And stuff. You get me? And I mean, it's been a kick-ass day. Just to like finish off, like, what do you like most? You get me about the job that you have where you transition into the owner. I know in the podcast we're gonna get into a bunch of nitty-gritty. You get me? I'm gonna, you know.
Okay. So what do I like most
What do you
about
like
my
most
job?
about like your job? Yeah.
I would say is, you know, when we receive something ugly and then we make it into something better, something that impacts people. And every time we work on a panel, it's I see it as like a person, you know, because we have to design it, make it look better, make it look prettier. You know, it's not just we draw it and that's it. You know, it takes time and effort. So same thing with people. I like doing what I do. I don't see it just as a business. I see it more. It reflects the panels that we do for the boats. You know, we have to sand them and polish them the same way with people. You know, so people need to be polished and sanded in those areas that they're rough in order to, at the end of the day, you know, it's smooth, it looks better. They see the better view of themselves, you know, the refined version. So that's why I kind of like it. We refine things. That's the word.
So like it would be pretty much like helping people like that wanna get better, improve, and then helping those people actually become, you get me, the best version of themselves. Like refining them, giving them knowledge.
Yeah, not just people, but the clients that we meet. You know, when they meet us, we tell them our story. Remember, it's not just me anymore. It's me and the team, Mikey and Justin.
And the story will cover on the podcast.
Yeah, and you know, it's been everyone that's been here, that's imparted, because everyone brings something to the table. So it's not just me anymore. It's people.
Bam. You know, I think if Suge Knight shared that, I think Suge would. I think Suge would still be successful, man. Yeah. What makes you a successful business owner in addition to like what we shared, like in your opinion, that like stands you apart from like in addition to what we shared already as a successful business owner?
Well, I don't think I'm fully successful yet. There's a lot of stuff I still gotta do, but
because you've reached the top 10% of success already in like the world. That's real.
I don't know, but
that is, man. You broke 6 figures.
But
that's what it is.
I don't know. You know, I don't keep count of all that. You know, that's not why I do it. You know, a lot of people are after the money. I don't do it for that. Yeah, it's good to make money and stuff, but that I've come a long way. Yes, that's how I see it. I've come a long way. People who know me know I started with a tool bag and no car and that's it. So, but the main key that I think that has been part of making Idea Inc. grow has been
wow, yeah,
putting God first. You know, a lot of people won't understand that, but putting God first in the sense of that I learned about him, even though I knew stuff about him, but I learned, like, you know, principles and little things, you know, how to speak, how to be quiet, how to, you know, submit. Because of business, you have to submit to the client. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I'm the business owner, so I talk to the client how I want. No, you have to submit to them. Those are your bosses. You know, when you learn about God, you learn what prosperity is. You know, having a business brings prosperity, but if you don't know what prosperity is, you're not gonna prosper. You're just gonna work, and you're making money, but it goes to your bills, and so it has a lot. So that's what I mean by putting God first. I don't mean like putting God first and like that you forget about everybody and it's just God. No, you learn about God. You learn about who you are. You learn about your talents. You learn about your gifts. You learn about who you are and what you bring to the table. So once you know what you bring to the table, if you know you're good at art, you're gonna be an artist. You know, an artist to make money that's gonna bring an income, and then you use that income and you bless others. So you see what I mean? So but you have to know God. If you don't know God, if you don't know what your purpose is, and that's where you end up somewhere that you're not good at. You know, you hate your job and all that stuff. So, same thing. There's people that are good at business. Some people that are good at sales. Some people that are good at, I don't know. Everyone's good at something. But you have to know God to successfully know yourself and to grow and to all of that. So that's what I mean.
And then when it comes to like your old relationships and like old habits, when they see you now, you get me, in not only what you like about your job, not only some of the things that make you successful because you take pride in it.
Yeah.
You get me? What about the old relationships, old people, like with old habits? Like how do you like, do you still interact with them? You get me? Like what do you do there, man? Like, do you pull them out sometimes? I'm sure you get people that message you where they're just like, hey, listen, can I talk to you? You get me? You know, throughout all of online, you get me? I know this is gonna generate traffic as well.
Well, before, I feel like it was more like it was done out of force, you know, to try to speak to people about God and this and that, and you know, and I noticed that a lot of them wouldn't really respond. But now that I've been around, you know, old friends and, you know, old environments, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, you first you realize that nothing's changed. Nothing's changed, you know. Nothing's changed, but people want to change. That's what I learned. And it's hard for them to change because, again, they don't know God. So since they don't know God, they don't know what it is to, you know, I don't know. Just to give an example, let's say they don't know what it is to make $2,000 a week or $1,000 a day. You know, they know the 9 to 5. They know the party. They know the drugs. They know the struggle. But it kind of goes back, you know. So when you know that there's something better, you want better. So that's what I learned, that nothing's really changed. Everything's still the same. And you know, I get it. There's times you want to celebrate. You have to celebrate your goals, all these accomplishments, and you know, because we're human. You know, even the Bible says it, that everyone falls short. Everyone, not one person, no, everyone. Meaning, but you have to know the difference of how can I put it? When it's becoming a lifestyle, and when it's, you know, or it's gonna destroy you, or you know, it's very deep. And I know a lot of people might get offended. Some people, I really don't care. Some people might get offended. Some people might be like, what's he talking about? But you know, what I've learned of kind of like being around old things and stuff is sad that we all need change. We all need to renew our minds. We all need to, you know, learn new knowledge. You know, the Bible says that you know, my people will perish for lack of knowledge. You know, what does that mean? That times are changing and you can't do what you used to do at the beginning of January, or what you did. I'll give you an example. Unemployment. Okay, hey, I got unemployment too because my business was slow, but doesn't mean I'm going to continue getting it. Why? Because that's it. It's over. Now it's time to get back to work. What happens? People want to stay getting the unemployment, and they've gotten comfortable. So like I said, it was good when it was needed. It's not needed no more. So get back to work. Get back to what you were doing. But what's happened? They don't want to renew their mind. They want to stay there. You see what I mean? So, or growing, or just, you know, if you have a bachelor's or associates, keep growing, keep learning, keep doing more, keep learning how to, you know. So, yeah, that's what.
And what about like the advice that you and me were talking earlier about, like people that like look rich, and then people that like are rich, you get me, and then they don't look rich, you get me.
Oh.
And then like that last gem, you get me, before the podcast.
Damn, I forgot that one. But I was telling him that I remember, yeah, we weren't recording that. We were talking about money, because he asked me about money. Like, I forgot what it was, but I told him money's not real. Because if money was real, then both the rich man and the poor man wouldn't have the same struggle. What is that? That when you don't have it, you feel sad because you don't have money. And when you do have money, you feel sad because then you feel like you're being used, you feel like you don't have a purpose, and you get bored. And so money, again, it goes back to God. When you know what you could do with money, as in, like, let's say bless people, your money has a purpose, you get me? So you have people that want to look rich. How? By going to nice restaurants, having the designer, and that's nice. It's nice to have that, but it's not nice to have that and not have a lifestyle that matches it. You get what I'm saying? I like designer, but you won't see me with a whole bunch of designer stuff because it's not my thing. It doesn't excite me. It doesn't fulfill me. I like shoes and I like nice shirts and stuff like that, but I'm not trying to. I don't need to be that because I know who I am. You get me? I know people that they need that. Why? Because their image in social media. People need to know that they have the latest. People need to know that they're rich. People need to know that. Who cares? At the end of the day, if you die, you can't take that. Like I said,
You can't take it.
you
with
can't
you.
take your Dior to the grave. You can't take your Gucci belt. You can't take your $100,000 or $50, whatever it is that you have in the bank. You can't take that with you at all. You get me? Like, that stays here in your bank. And where does it go to? The inheritance. So that's what it's for. It gets inherited to somebody else. It gets passed on. So when you have that mentality and you say, damn, you know what, I'm gonna do this, but for my future family, or it could be your close friends, whoever it is. That's what money is for. When you learn that, you're like, man, money is not real. It was given to me because this is my gift. Maybe I'm good at making money, whatever. I'm gonna multiply it.
For business. They called us for business.
Yeah, and I'm gonna help others with it. That's what it's for. It's not to have it in the bank and just look at it or all this stuff. You get me? It's meant to be distributed for a time where maybe a friend is gonna need it, or maybe a family member or a stranger. It's happened to me, and so again, people might get offended because of what I said, but it's the truth.
What about those people that, like, let's say, like, they grew up and they're like, yo, like I might die on the weekend, or like I might not make it to like a certain age, or like I have this cash now, you get me? But you shared one about the pennies, how like the pennies add up, you get me? And so those people, maybe they want to like blow cash, you get me?
So I had a client tell me once, he said, if you take care of the pennies, then the dollars will come. And it took me a long time to understand that. But I've learned that, I've learned that the little stuff, well, today I was showing him I have a bunch of material that sometimes we don't get to cut, but we still can use it. I save it.
That's thousands of dollars that you show.
I have like 4 buckets full of acrylic, and that's money. I know people that throw it away. I save it, and out of each sheet I can make 200, 300, 100, and it adds up.
Equipment that could have been considered waste, you get me? Like,
exactly.
You added like thousands and thousands of dollars
exactly.
to like your business.
So yeah, but if you guys wanna continue, we have a podcast coming in. We'll get more deep, we'll get more personal, and we'll just share some new stuff with you guys. Personal stuff.
How to make more money. There's so
not
many
just that,
ways,
but just
man.
stuff that I hope impacts you guys. My story, what I've gone through, what's going on, and because everyone needs these type of things. If people don't, you have all these all these influencers on Instagram, and they're trying to sell you a book, and they're trying to sell you how to make money and how to be more fit and how to be more this, and they're making money, but that's it. Like this, when you get to know them, and some of those people, they have a high following and they don't even have a chair in their house. I've met people like that. Sad to say, but this is real. Keeping it raw, keeping it, the truth. There's nothing to hide here. So yeah, we'll see you guys soon.
You want to do the podcast?
I'm getting
He's been up
sleepy,
since like what, like 5, 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
And then right now it's like 6 at night,
Yeah,
7
so
at
I'm
night.
gonna eat and go to sleep.
And I know you've done stuff like that over the years.
Yeah.
For like years. Give me like 12, 14, 15-hour shifts.
So yeah.
BYOB, man. Be your own boss.
Nah, don't be your own boss. Don't.
Alright, so when are we gonna do the second podcast? It should be dropping
Let me
soon,
know.
right?
Yep,
Alright,
dropping
we'll talk
soon.
about it. How do you want to end it?
That's it. It's ending.
Alright,
There's
we'll
no-
catch you guys there. Check out the rest of the content. We had Cartoon Network that we collaborated with. It was a fabulous episode. Brad Blazer, another very successful businessman. You get me. Made millions of dollars in business. You get me. Has raised billions of dollars. You get me. National best-selling authors. You get me. Buddy of mine here, Julio, extremely successful, right? So we're grateful to be able to bring this to you. We're grateful to bring it to you, and we're grateful, you get me, if you get value off it. That means, like Julio was sharing now, a lot of people do sell these courses, right? For their time, for their value of like what is brought in, because they're literally showing you everything when you're on this channel and with the people that are around usually. And Julio's a great example of that. He's a great role model of that, you know.
I try. Not perfect, but I do try to, you know, my best.
So we'll catch you guys on the next one. We're grateful to have had the opportunity to share this with you. That could possibly change your life a million times. You get me, accelerating it towards Jesus, right? Towards success. You get me. Whether it's with your family, you get me. Whether it's like being more, you know, like confident. You know, whether it is being your own boss and very successful. What a combination of all that might be more. You know, check out other speakers as well and guests and collaborations and great friends that we've had, or acquaintances or allies or friends. And we're grateful to have you guys be a part of all of this. You get me, in your lives, you know, as you know, reach that next level, whether it's from 7 to 8 figures, 8 figures to 9 figures, 6 figures to 7 figures, right? Or breaking 6 figures, which is what I'm trying to do. You get me, now in the next, you know, next year or so, essentially. The way that I've been building it and all that. So catch you guys on the next one. Thank you, Julio.
You're welcome anytime. See you guys.
Hope you guys enjoy.